Hello everyone and welcome to The Break Run. My name is Frank.
I'm Matt.
And my name's Kevin. And today we're going to be discussing Storm Chaser at Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay.
So Storm Chaser just recently opened up at Kentucky Kingdom and it got amazing reviews by coaster enthusiasts. We haven't rode the ride yet, but what do we think of the coaster so far?
From what I've seen from the reverse POVs, it looks like the airtime on this is spectacular.
Yeah.
Now that I watched that POV of Storm Chaser, I want to go right away. So from someone's view who's never even been to the park to say, I want to go there now just to ride this ride is big.
Yeah, because at first when I saw the POV, I was like, it looks okay, but now just it's growing on me. Everyone's saying that they love it. I think this is it's definitely adding more on the map of Kentucky Kingdom because you could talk about the history of Kentucky Kingdom that it needed this big addition coaster.
Absolutely.
And I just also want to add that we have ridden RMCs before, like Wicked Cyclone, and they are fantastic rides. They're just airtime machines. Everyone loves them. Coaster enthusiasts absolutely love them, as well as the general public. So just having an RMC at your park these days is just
a huge asset.
Yeah, it really is.
It's great.
Well, how is this going to be such a good impact for Kentucky Kingdom this year? Why is this such a great coaster for the park?
Well, so the history of this park is kind of rocky per se.
Yeah.
It's on the Kentucky State Fairgrounds, and when it opened, it's owned by the Kentucky State Fair Board. So when it opened, Ed Hart, who is an investor and developer, took charge of the park, and he made it one of the fastest growing parks in the country. And once it started growing, Six Flags picked up the rights to it. It became a Six Flags park. And then in 2010, Six Flags abruptly decided to end their lease with the Kentucky State Fair Board. The park sat dormant, and there were many opportunities to try to reopen the park. But in 2014, Ed Hart and his team reopened up the park.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Kentucky Kingdom has been doing phenomenally.
Yeah.
They set goals to sell over 100,000 season passes in 2014, and they did it.
Yeah.
Now, and that's incredible for a park just re-entering the market.
Yeah. And while the park is doing fantastic, I was kind of getting a little worried that they're adding so much into it. Maybe they're not making enough profits to stay open, but I think they're going to be fine. And as just with Lightning Run that opened up 2 years ago there and Storm Chaser this year, I think this park is definitely getting on the map because it's kind of in like a market where it's kind of Kings Island versus Holiday World, and it's just smack in the middle between the two parks.
Right.
But I feel like with these two coasters, it's just people are gonna go.
Yeah, I think it's hard, especially with a park that has had a rocky history with being closed and being open. It's hard to really open a bunch of new rides, even though it was only $8 million to create Storm Chaser.
Yeah.
But still, it's hard to grasp that market that you didn't have before. And now say, oh, here's a new ride. Now you have to come to our park.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the future of the park goes, but right now it's looking pretty bright.
Well, the thing I like about Kentucky Kingdom and the way that they're doing it is they're kind of reopening the park in stages.
Yeah.
So the Lightning Rod was a completely new coaster, and that was new for 2014. But new for 2015, they had one of their coasters, T2, and they made it T3, and they reopened it and made it a brand new ride experience, like they're doing with the Incredible Hulk, keeping it a very secretive, but then they open it and generate great crowds from it. And now in 2016, they're opening Storm Chaser, which was Twisted Twins, which sat dormant at the park before.
Now this leads to the one big question. Do you think parks that closed previously could reopen now since Kentucky Kingdom successfully did it? Hard Rock Park, maybe could that ever get reopened?
It's Six Flags New Orleans.
Yeah. I mean, it's
talking about making Jazzland.
It's a big stretch, but do you think it's a possibility?
I think it honestly all depends on the market and if the general public wants it to happen.
Yeah.
If you have that size of market and you have a kind of, want to have a park in that area, then anything's possible.
Yeah.
People are going to want to invest in that type of park and are going to want to go and buy season passes and whatever. So I definitely think that if those two things are there, then it could happen.
I think easily even leads to a third one, which is management. You have to have the right management and investors into the park.
Exactly.
The biggest example is Houston with Astro World.
Yeah.
Astro World closed in 2005, and I mean, they have Galveston Island Pleasure Pier now, but Houston's kind of amusement park list.
Yeah.
So if you have a large market, I mean, I think Houston's in the top 10 largest markets in the United States. If you have that large metropolitan area who all want the theme parks, like you're just saying, I can't imagine. And have the right management.
And even goes back to Coney Island, because Coney Island was struggling. Zamperla came in, opened up Luna Park, and ever since then, while it's not the best theme park, it's a really great
They've been
park.
doing fantastic.
Yeah,
generating profit.
It definitely,
That's all
because
that
back before, everyone's like, yeah, we don't have to go to Coney Island, but now it's like, let's go to Coney
Especially
Island.
with everything new that's coming, and the fact that they took over the Cyclone.
The Cyclone is absolutely fantastic
Yeah.
now. They are GCI did a great job on retracking it, and even parks that aren't closed but are struggling, kind of like Ride Playland, that needs a boost. It needs something to stay open and get increased profit because they're struggling. This is a good sign for that because it is possible in the theme park industry.
The only thing I fear with that is that we're going to lose the family-owned theme park, where we're going to just have these big companies come in and, you know, kind of redo these smaller theme parks. Yeah. And yes, they will be amazing and they will have the right management.
Yeah.
But you may lose some of that family-owned amusement park type feel.
Right.
As great as the corporate parks are, we still have to have those small family parks in because they just round out the whole theme park
It
industry.
balances out the market.
Yeah.
Right.
So let us know what you guys think. Do you guys really like Storm Chaser? You think it's a great addition for Kentucky Kingdom? Or do you guys think they should have added something else?
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please click thumbs up, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to us right here on YouTube for more upcoming theme park videos.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week.